welcome to our online Make and Munch craft video. Today we are going to be learning all the proper tricks and techniques for painting rocks. It's a popular trend at the moment, so you've probably seen it about on social media, and it's just a lovely way to spread joy, so we wanted to get involved. And we have a very special location which I will be dropping off my painted stones to, and I'll send you a little video, and we would love you to do the same. So once you have dropped off your stones, please take pictures and put them on Instagram, and you can tag us at Stormworthing or on Facebook and let us know that you'd shared them, and if you're okay with it, we'll share them too. We'd love you to get involved. So let's get started. First things first, for our rock painting video, we will need to prepare the stone that we have chosen, or the stones if you've picked up more than one. You need to give them a good wash in cold water just to make sure that any bits of sand or salt water are all off them, or else the design you paint on won't stick. And then you will also need a pencil and a rubber. You'll want some paintbrushes, and you can either get Posca pens, which are these here, which are specifically for drawing on rocks and different items, or what also works really well is acrylic paint. So I'm going to be using a mixture of both for this design, and we'll get started now. So what I like to do is I'm going to draw a little outline here where I want my design to go, and I'm going to paint the rock white first so I have a blank canvas to work with. Now you can choose to paint the whole stone a base colour before you draw your design. You don't have to do a base colour at all, you could draw straight on, but I'm going to do a nice little oval shape. So you can just draw on with your pencil on this stone. I'm going to draw a nice little oval shape where I want my design to go. Like that. Okay, so I'm going to get my paintbrush. I'm going to make sure I squeeze out a bit of my white paint. Okay, and I've got my stone and all my painting equipment I'm going to keep in this tray so I don't get any mess anywhere, or else don't think Mum would be very happy with me. And I'm just going to fill in the circle that I made with my pencil. And you'll probably find that you have to do this quite a few times. So you'll have to wait for it to dry and then go over again to get it nice and white, because the first time you can see it's not quite covering the stone properly, and so it's really up to you how many times you want to paint over your stone, how white you want it to start off with, or you might be starting with a different colour. You might be making your rock all pink or all green. It's completely up to you, but I'm going to start with a nice white blank canvas in this little oval. Okay, so I'm going to spread that nice and thin so it dries a bit quicker. Gone a bit out the lines, I can just wipe it off whilst it's still dry. Okay, and I'm going to have to wait for that to dry, and then I think I'm going to come over again later with another coat. So I've now done about 3 coats of the white on this rock here, and as you can see now it's very well covered. So it's ready for me to start doing my design on. So I think for this rock I am going to give it a rainbow design. So as you can see here, I have the colours of the rainbow already out, and I'm just going to draw on to the rock the outline of the first arc, and then I think I'll probably just try and freehand it past that. But I'm going to get the first arc on. There we are. You might not be able to see. I'm trying to draw quite lightly so I don't have to worry about whether it covers. But I'm now going to start just painting the design on with the pens. So as you can see, where we've painted the rock white beforehand means it's really clear. Paint goes on now really clear. You can see the design, which is lovely. And you can do it without putting the white on. It will still work. But I just think this makes it really fresh and clear when you do. Okay, so it's red done. Moving on, and you can do whatever design you want with these rocks. Go absolutely crazy. I've done a few more that I'll show you at the end, just to give you some inspiration for different ideas you could do, because you can literally, there's endless opportunities of what you can do with your rocks. You can even stick bits to them, I think. If you've got strong enough glue, you could stick on like loads of fancy bits. Do some glittery ones, whatever you feel like. It's really up to you. There's literally no rules. But you definitely want to make sure you're using acrylic paint or Posca pens, because they stay really well and they're not going to wash off if it rains. They're not gonna, your design suddenly won't disappear. Okay, so carry on. Halfway through the rainbow now. We're on green. Get that going a bit more. There we are, that's better. Hope you can still see. Yeah, it looks like you can still see what I'm doing. I'm just going along colour by colour. Adding to the rainbow as we go. Okay. Hopefully the blue will be a little bit easier. Yeah, there we go. Back on track now with our blue. So I remember seeing this rainbow thing on Facebook, and it started off as a trend, and it was to keep school kids amused, or children in general amused, when they went on their daily walks. People would put rainbows up in their windows for the kids to spot, and it was a bit like a scavenger hunt for rainbows. I think that's just lovely how in the community people started coming together. So I'm going to put, I think I might put this rainbow somewhere so that when someone goes out for their scavenger hunt or goes out for their walk or for some exercise, they can find this one and take a picture of it and show where they've been. Oh, there we are. Amazing. So our rainbow design is on. And what I really like to do, just to finish off my pieces, is I think it really neatens it up and looks amazing if you just go back over at the end and add a little black outline around the white circle. I think it makes it look really professional. I like it anyway. Up to you whether you do this bit. You might have painted all of your rock one colour, that's cool too. That will look awesome. It depends what design you're going for. But it's really easy to do with these pens because they just draw straight on. They're very clever. There we are, all the way back round to the beginning. And so there we have one finished rainbow painted stone. Now what you can do as an extra step, this should be pretty hard wearing in the weather because they are rock paint pens and acrylic paint, which isn't water-based. But if you want to be extra safe and extra secure, you can get some top coat clear nail varnish and just paint it over the top. And one, it gives it a nice shine, and two, it should just make it super secure, your design on there, so it doesn't wash off in any rain. Okay, so there's one of my designs, but I also made a few earlier. So I also made this flowery design here. Oh, let's get it in shot. There we are. With all the flowers on, loads of different colours I added to this one. There we are. And I had a think about where I wanted to leave my stones, because I want them to be somewhere where everyone can enjoy them. And I thought, where better than a very special place along the seafront, which is Storm's Plot, which is number 24 opposite Dome Cinema. And our theme at the moment, it's got lots of lovely knitted characters and an amazing homemade wooden shed. But you have to go check it out for yourself, because our theme at the moment is Peter Rabbit. So I've made a few extra stones to decorate that garden that are with that theme. So I've got Storm in the community here, which will go in our lovely orange colour. This one's a great one. We have Mr. McGregor's garden, no rabbits. We have his sign here. That will go on. And I've even got painted one of each character of the rabbits. So we've got a Peter Rabbit, a Benjamin Bunny, we've got Cottontail, Flopsy and Mopsy. So you need to go down to number 24 Seafront Garden opposite the Dome, which is Storm's Plot, to have a look, because it's currently looking amazing. And I'm going to pop mine down there and show you a video of that in a minute. I'm here at plot number 24 and we're just across from the Dome, opposite over here. And you can see we have our wonderful knitted bunting, our mini vegetable garden, and now we have some new additions. Oh look, there's one of our bunnies. Here's Peter Rabbit, the amazing homemade shed, and Mr. McGregor's sign, some carrots. And over here we have Benjamin Bunny hiding. And just past here we have our other bunnies as well. And then there's plenty more knitted creatures to discover along here. So come check us out. Plot number 24 is Storm's Garden Plot. And you can say hello to Peter Rabbit and his friends.